And get this match underway.
Round one.
And here we go, first round.
Robbie Dynamite being presented here today by Tommy Lee, which a lot of fans, I don't think they were aware of when this match was first announced, that Tommy Lee would be in his corner. But Robbie Dynamite, a man who is synonymous with all-star wrestling and is a multi-time champion all over the country. He has the credentials that you need to be competitive in the W.A.W. World Championship division.
Yeah, Robbie Dynamite, you can't ignore his ability. That's the simple reason why in his W.A.W. debut he's got this world title match. It proves how good a competitor is. The committee just couldn't ignore it.
Comes in with a massive reputation, and let's see if his reputation can do him any good here, whether he lives up to that reputation he's coming in with. And Robbie Dynamite sent over the top rope, and this crowd at Epic, they absolutely love the Zebra Kid.
I mean, when this match was first announced, I was looking forward to seeing it. Then, a couple of weeks ago, Tommy Lee revealing he'd got a contract with Robbie Dynamite for one night only. I wasn't as excited, simply because I have to see Tommy Lee again tonight.
Yeah, once is enough where Tommy Lee's concerned.
But then at the same time, if it wasn't for him signing a contract with Robbie Dynamite, Ricky wouldn't have tricked him into signing up for the Rumble.
DDT to the outside of the ring, off the apron.
On our last show, Ricky tricked Tommy Lee into signing a contract that he thought was for Robbie Dynamite, but it was actually Tommy Lee signing a contract to enter the Rumble.
Well, I can't wait to see Tommy Lee enter the Rumble. It's going to be hilarious to see him get thrown over the top rope. And we see the t-shirts that are out in force tonight saying, "Get the weasel out," and I can't wait to see it.
Not only that, he gets thrown at number 2 as well.
And we know Zach Knight's going to be number 1, so he's going to have to at least last 90 seconds. A big back-trotting body drop on the outside of the ring. Unbelievable.
So Robbie Dynamite, it might be his W.A.W. debut, but he must have not realised how big a fight he had with the Zebra Kid, because Zebra Kid is controlling the early goings of this match already.
And I'll tell you what, the Zebra Kid is in the best shape I've ever seen him, Carl.
Last 30 seconds of round one.
And we all know that how much the W.A.W. World title means to the Zebra Kid.
Yeah, he's determined to keep hold of it for as long as possible.
Tommy Lee now.
Tommy just pulling Zebra against the ropes.
Crotching him on that bottom rope. And this is Dynamite's chance now to take control of the champion.
Well, the time's running out.
Suplex.
Time's running out in this round, though. No, at the end of the round. Zebra definitely kicked out. He would have kicked out if the round had continued. There's no doubt about that. But this first round still comes to an end with Zebra Kid on his back.
That's end of round 1 here.
Round two.
So round 2 goes.
Until the last moments of that round, it was all Zebra Kid and Robbie Dynamite then taking control due to the help of Tommy Lee.
Going for the Dragon Whip. Oh, Inzaguri. And Zebra's trying to get back into it. Super kick.
And nobody does it better than that. On target, massive super kick to Robbie Dynamite.
Dynamite is in trouble, and he's got him up. Up high, TKO. Drops him. And Jimmy's right there with the count. Ducks the line, ducks another line. Both men with the same idea. Both men are down and Jimmy starts a double count. Which one of these two men's going to recover quicker?
They're both up to a knee. Zebra Kid's up to his feet now.
Oh, and Tommy!
Powder to the eyes.
And Dynamite gets the first fall. Thanks to that powder by Tommy Lee.
4 seconds of round 2. It is the opening 4 of the contest to the challenger, Robbie Dynamite.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if that's powder or I don't know if maybe Tommy Lee had some leftover salt from when King Kendo used to be a client. Whatever it was, Zebra Kid was blinded and I still don't think he can see.
And he hasn't had a chance to recover here, and Dynamite's going to take control.
Well, round 3 starts, but Jimmy Ocean's not paying attention because I think he spotted the powder or the salt on Zebra and he's talking to Tommy to see what it was about. But Zebra's still blinded. And Dynamite could have this match in the palm of his hand because if Zebra can't see, this could be all over.
And can you imagine Robbie Dynamite winning the W.A.W. World Championship in his first match in W.A.W?
And if he can win it by 2 falls to 0, that's just going to be... Nobody would have predicted that at all. I think Zebra's managed to clear his vision a bit, though. He needs to be careful going for these moves, though. If his vision is still blurry,
massive superplex from the top rope, straight from the sky here at Epic Studios.
Jimmy Ocean thankfully
take out some of the lights here.
Jimmy Ocean thankfully scurried out of the way there. I think Zebra's got his vision back. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 4 on the ropes.
2 count.
A little smile there by Zebra.
It looks like he's recovered from that salt or powder or whatever it was that was thrown in his eyes.
He's got that choke there. Almost a guillotine hold on him.
He's got the body scissors on. I think he's got the arm trapped as well.
Got Dynamite trap, kept keeping him away from Tommy Lee as well. Trying to stop the Weasel from interfering.
Last 30 seconds of round 3.
Dynamite escapes. I mean,
He's now got the leg of the Zebra Kid there.
Jimmy Ocean, you can see he's really low to the mat. He's checking that the arms of Zebra Kid stay up.
Zebra Kid's trying to get this crowd on his side, trying to get that motivation, feeding off the crowd as always.
Jimmy making sure Zebra's shoulders stay up, if not, he would turn to a pinning predicament. Nice twist and hold into an Indian deathlock as the round expires. End of the 3rd round of Dynamite. He's got to break the hold. He's claiming he's tangled and he can't release himself. Jimmy having to untangle their legs. I don't know, Dynamite, it looks like he could have released the hold. It looks like he was trying to play Jimmy Ocean a little bit there.
Well, I tell you what, the Zebra Kid's lucky there. Indian Deathlock is a really difficult move to get out of, the Indian Deathlock. He's lucky, saved by the bell, as they say.
But it wasn't enough because Dynamite with a leg drop and Zebra's not got back to his feet in between rounds. And Dynamite's going up. Top rope, big headbutt.
Diving headbutt.
And he's going up again. Zebra Kid, he's got to be hanging on by a thread here. A second headbutt to the same shoulder. Headbutt at the front of the shoulder, now headbutt at the back, and he's going up for a 3rd time.
I'm just going to say it. Robbie Dynamite is going to win the W.A.W. World Championship. He's counted into a car in midair. This is the Zebra Kid's opportunity. I've just written him off. Never ceases to amaze me.
You cannot write off the Zebra Kid. Simple as that. Robbie Dynamite, he went up a 3rd time. 3rd time was not the charm. He got caught, and he got caught with a big cutter. Drop kick. Zebra trying to get the momentum back in his favour. Damage has been done though. Dynamite is staggered though. Zebra, I think he might be going for his trademark. Unfortunately for Robbie Dynamite, no! Baseball slide.
Drop kick downstairs.
The referee has given his first public warning to ride the Zebra Kid Knight.
No surprise there, first warning. Oh, and pulls him out of the corner. He's teasing, he's going to hit him again. Teasing, he's going to go low again. Jimmy's telling him no. As much as the crowd want to see it, Jimmy's right. Oh, gets him anyway.
Last 30 seconds of round 4.
I think Jimmy turned to Michael Mann to give him an unofficial warning maybe. I don't know, but either way he didn't catch it. Suplex on the ropes. Extra elevation into a jackhammer. 1, 2, no!
And that there just shows the power of Robbie Dynamite, a guy who is in as good shape as anyone who's walked through the ropes here in W.A.W. Fantastic physical specimen. We're now at the end of the round again.
And I think this is really telling the story of what I suspected leading up to this match. Pretty much everyone has mentioned whoever wins the Rumble will face the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, nearly every person I've interviewed has said they want to face Zebra Kid. Nobody seems to consider the possibility that Robbie Dynamite could be the champion going into October.
I'll tell you, it's a very, very real possibility.
And it's simply because Robbie Dynamite is still unknown
He's
in
gone up
W.A.W. And he's caught him. He's caught Dynamite. Is he going to slam him to the outside onto that ramp? Yes!
Oh, what a move! You can hear that all over Epic Studios. Robbie Dynamite, he's not going to get up from that. He cannot get up from that.
Well, if he can't get up, that's the end. And Jimmy's starting the count. Dynamite isn't moving. Robbie Dynamite isn't moving. Tommy Lee's having an aneurysm.
Ow, ow.
Throws him
Zebra
back
doesn't
in.
want to win it that way. He's bringing it back into the ring, and I think we know what we're going to see now.
Zebra crossing's coming up. Delivered.
Yes, elbow drop in the business. And it's 1-all, Carl. It's 1-all. We are going to the third fall.
1 minute and 3 seconds. It is the second fall of the contest in round 5, and it goes in favour of the defending champion, Roy the Zebra Kid Knight. Round 6.
Well, Dynamite definitely needed the time in between rounds to recover, but I don't think it was nearly anywhere near enough. Zebra with a suplex, floats over.
A whole week wouldn't be enough to recover from that.
And you can see how worried Tommy Lee is. I think Tommy Lee was banking on Dynamite winning this match, because if he'd won, then obviously the Midas stable would have an easy night, because if they won the Rumble, it'd be Midas versus Midas in October. Kick out. Nicely done by Dynamite to get a shoulder up. He might have sided with Tommy Lee, but you can still tell he's a great talent. It's just a shame he felt he needed to come out with that little weasel.
Absolutely. Big frog splash.
2, no!
2 count.
And Robbie Dynamite showing exactly why he has been a champion everywhere he's been. A fantastic talent, and if he can recover, and he's now taking a breather on the outside of the ring, consulting maybe with Tommy, he needs to recover, needs to get himself back in this match.
Yeah, I mean, Dynamite, he's not only is he a multiple champion, he's also reigning champions in a lot of companies as well. He's got belts for 2-3 years plus. I mean, to hold a belt for longer than a year is an amazing achievement, but to hold belts for multiple years, consecutively. I mean, you've got to admire him.
That's exactly why he has been brought in to compete for the World Championship in his first match here in the company, because the Championship Committee, they know the credentials of Robbie Dynamite. They know exactly how good he is. They know what he can do in the ring. And like you said, it's just a shame he felt the need to side with Tommy Lee.
I mean, that's the only trouble. That's something we're seeing more and more, unfortunately. Big talent's coming in, but Tommy Lee's getting in the rear early. He's getting in the rear, dropping little seeds of doubt in their mind, just enough to get them on his side, and that's when he drops in the money, gets them on his side, and that's why the Midas stable's starting to grow big again. They had a setback, they lost a lot of members, but I hate to say it, Midas, they're on the rise again.
Absolutely, I know it was a big loss to the Midas stable when they lost the Army of Two, who of course were on side with Tommy Lee for a long period of time.
Yeah, they lost them last year, went their own way. The bigger loss obviously goes to the 3G group of Gargoyle, Grim and the Gorgon, along with King Kendo and Sam Nee, losing all 5 of them. And we thought Tommy would that be it. Unfortunately, like
he's
unfortunately he's come back.
He's reassessed, and I mean we've seen Solomon.
Solomon joined us recently as last week. He's been trying to get him on his side for months.
Round 7.
Solomon, the most recent member, joining on last Sunday. Final straw came when Solomon lost a qualifying match for the Rumble. Solomon will not be in the Rumble tonight, but that seemed to be enough for him. That was the last straw for Solomon to join the Midas stable. He felt wronged one last time, but meanwhile...
Solomon's had a couple of failed attempts to win that British Heavyweight Championship, and then, like you said, losing that qualifier for the Rumble was the final straw for him, and he's joined the Midas, and it is something I didn't want to see. No, the fans didn't want to see it either.
Zebra with a cover, now back to the in-ring action. Kick out, and you can see Tommy Lee's up on the apron. Get that little weasel out of there. Shouldn't he be getting ready for the Rumble? Get him out of there. But the opening again, and now Dynamite's tying up Zebra in the ropes. Jimmy Ocean's really got to step in here. Jimmy's got to get Zebra untied. What's Tommy doing? Tommy again. Tommy's just thrown something at Dynamite. I think it's the powder again.
Here comes Ricky Knight. Here he
comes.
goes.
Man's here. Kick the powder into Dynamite's face. He's got him up. Delivered. Delivers a big move. Going to the top rope. He's going for that cross on again.
You know this is it, Carl. Big Zebra crossing elbow.
Oh, look at that camera shot as well. Amazing camera shot there. Zebra Kid, big elbow, and that is it. He retains with a bit of an assist. The Zebra Kid's dad, the rowdy man, Ricky Knight.
7, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still W.A.W. World Heavyweight Champion, Ray the Zebra Kid Knight.
And what can we say about that contest, Carl? As Michael Mann wraps up proceedings for our world title match.
There's nothing you can say about it. I mean, I would love to see Robbie Dynamite again. Hopefully without Tommy Lee. And hang on,
Absolutely.
The champion's got the title.
Absolutely, and there's something going on in the ring
Robbie,
here.
listen to me.
It's cut ringside.
Whatever you're doing, you're a good wrestler. Whatever you're doing, go with that prat.
He makes a valid point.
Robbie, there's my hand. Wouldn't you come and join W.A.W with me, Dan and Zach? Leave that behind.
Zebra, you want me? So when you fall on the Zach from W.A.W. guy. Come on. Yeah.
Well, Tommy just offered him a pay rise. Yes! Tommy Lee might have got Robbie Dynamite tonight, but he's lost him already.
Weasel! Weasel, before you go! Weasel! Weasel! Weasel, before you go, I'd just like to let you know that you won't be getting paid tonight neither.
So then, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation please for both wrestlers. Once again, your winner and still W.A.W. World Heavyweight Champion, the Zebra Kid Knight.
Well, that was great to see at the end of that match. Robbie Dynamite leaving Tommy Lee already, and hopefully we're going to see him again.
Absolutely, Carl. I'll tell you what, one thing for me, Robbie Dynamite, I would love to see Robbie Dynamite versus the Zebra Kid one-on-one without Tommy Lee by his side. This was a fantastic match. It's just a shame we had to deal with Tommy Lee interfering all throughout the entire thing.
Absolutely, I mean...